Hey guys, so I wanted to talk a little bit today about an experience I had, and I've been wanting to talk about it for a while and just didn't know the right time. So here it goes. I was contacted by ABC's 2020 in February, and they really liked my YouTube channel and they liked what I had to say, and they gave me a lot of really great compliments and continued to talk to me and call me and email me, and I sent them videos and you know, got pictures together. And so they told me that they were going to be having a show coming up talking about bariatric surgery, and we were going to be featuring, you know, multiple people. So I was really excited. I asked them if I could share it with my YouTube friends, and they said to hold off. I ended up sharing it with most of my friends and family, just not with YouTube. And I kind of hinted around to it a few times, and I really wanted to talk about it, but you know, I went with what they said and didn't talk about it. So for the last few months, you know, it's been talking to them quite a lot, and they were set to come out sometime in March, and then the day before something happened and they weren't able to come. So then my surgical evaluation, excuse me, with the surgeon was scheduled for, I believe it was April 5th, and they were going to be flying out and taping that. We had talked with the company that I work for, which is also going to be doing my surgery. I work for, it's a medical group as well as a hospital, and they have specialty offices. And so I talked with them, and I talked with the PR people, and it seemed like everybody was on board. The surgeon did a lot of thinking about it and decided that she wanted to be a part of it. And her and I met privately without the cameras, you know, prior, and about a week prior. So everything was great and it was set up, and then again, ABC couldn't come out, something happened, and so I ended up, you know, going to my surgical evaluation. And the day before the surgical evaluation, the company I worked for decided that they didn't want to be a part of the show. Now, it broke my heart, because not only do I work there and have been a good employee, but I also felt like it would have really shown the company in a great light. So I was confused. I still get confused sometimes as far as why they didn't want to be a part of it. The surgeon wanted to be a part of it and had talked, you know, her and I had talked a few times about it and were excited about it. So at the surgical evaluation, she expressed how bummed she was as well, and disappointed for, you know, not only me personally, but just at the situation that we had all spent so much time talking about it, and then the company decided not to be part of it. So with that, I let the PR people call 2020 and let them know, and I talked with the producers. It was 2 producers that I was talking to, and so I talked with them as well. And you know, in my heart, I thought, okay, I hope they don't, you know, change their minds as far as wanting to do, let me be a part of their story. So then things kind of cooled off. I didn't really talk to them as often, and I wasn't getting the phone calls or the emails, and so I emailed a few times, and, you know, was told, oh yeah, you know, we haven't forgot about you, but I just in my heart felt like something was wrong. And so then last week I came across a blog that a woman was talking about how she was going to be on 2020 next week, which is this Friday, and she'd had bariatric surgery. And I thought, well, that's strange. How often are they going to be doing shows about bariatric surgery? So I emailed the producer right away, and so my feelings are, and again, I'm just going to be honest, you know, even if this wasn't the producer's intention or whatever, you know, I still got my hopes way up, and I got so excited about this project, and I really felt like this was my chance to kind of show the world my story and help a lot of people that are struggling like I am. And yeah, so I'm sure you guys can understand my disappointment. So I was upset, and so the producer and I played phone tag the rest of the day, and then the next day he called me on a break from work and said, well, that wasn't necessarily the show we had intended for you, and we're going to be doing another one in January. And when I first talked to him, I'd asked him, you know, if we're filming all of this, is it going to show more like now, or is it going to show after surgery and after I've lost all this weight? And he said it would show more like now. But then, you know, anyway, so I let him know that I was really disappointed, and I'd had so many hopes on this, and you know, we'd gotten so close, and I shared so much of myself. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it almost seems like a relationship. Like you put your heart into it, and then suddenly they aren't calling, and it's like, what happened? Anyway, so you know, in talking with him, there was that. There was, you know, the fact that it didn't work out with this therapist that was so great. And so last week was really hard. I mean, I've had a hard couple months. Not that I'm making excuses, but a lot of major stuff that I was really looking forward to has fallen through. And as well as my dog dying, and it's been really hard. So so that's where we kind of left it. I asked him if it was because of my my company that I work for backing out, and he said yeah, that they felt that they couldn't show enough of a story without that part of it. So again, that makes me really sad, and yeah, so I'm bummed. I'm really bummed, but I also feel like a little bit of a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, because there was always in the back of my mind, like, well, 2020, you know, but now I kind of feel like, you know, let's just go back to being me, and not worry about being on national TV, and just kind of get back to core issues. So this week has been a lot better emotionally, and I feel like my spirits are lifted, which is kind of, you know, it seems weird to me that I would feel better this week, you know, after 2 major losses, but I do feel better, and I feel like now there's chance for even more opportunities, and I'm really hoping that that's the case. I'm going to be DVRing the 2020 episode, and I don't know if I'll watch it yet, because again, I don't know if this was the show I was intended to be on or not, but I kind of feel like maybe I was, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so what else? I've been thinking a lot about upcoming surgery, and right now I'm working on, you know, losing the pre-op weight. I have my psych evaluation and my nutritionist appointment coming up in mid-June, and then I have an endoscopy scheduled at the end of June, and I have the book that my the bariatric program gave me that I'm going to be reading through more today. I have today off, and I think I might go to the bookstore and check out books on bariatric surgery. I mean, I've done a ton of research, but right now I think I'm just kind of craving wanting to read a book by someone who's gone through it. It seems like now there's more books out about people who have gone through it and then had regain, and you know, obviously I'm not there yet, so I don't want to be focusing on regain when I haven't even lost the initial amount yet. So I mean, of course I watch a ton of YouTube videos, and I really appreciate everybody who's shared their story start to finish, and I'm learning so much on that, and I'm loving my new smartphone and that I can watch YouTube videos wherever I'm at. I did go to a support group with my bariatric program on Monday night, which was awesome. And excuse me, I feel like I'm getting the hiccups. So support group was really great. I learned a lot and shared my YouTube channel with people, and hoping I can make some new friends with that. And let's see what else. I'm going to be joining the gym again that I used to go to, and so it's kind of a process. So they have to get a referral from my physician, which isn't going to be a problem. It just takes time because of paperwork. So as soon as that referral gets back, then they're going to call me and set up the appointment to get started. So I'm looking really forward to that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. You know, the thing about the media, and I've heard this before and I've experienced this before. I actually graduated from Thurston High School in 1998, which was the year they had the school shooting. This was before Columbine, right before. And so that was obviously a traumatic experience. I wasn't in the cafeteria, I was in the parking lot, and then we kind of got shuffled inside because we had no idea what had gone on. And so, you know, again, that's an experience that if anybody really wants to hear about, I can make a video on. But what that showed me with the media is, I mean, it was such a big deal, of course. And so the media kind of took over our whole little town, and I felt like, I mean, they were calling our house, and it was my graduation year, and so at graduation there was just a ton of media, and I just felt like, I mean, I recall like having a microphone shoved in my face, and it just felt like it was completely not compassionate. Now, I did have a good experience with 2020's producers. They were very nice, and you know, were great. So, and I think that's why I felt a little bit shocked when I saw that blog about a topic that was similar to what I was going through. So, I mean, overall, my experience was good. I was just disappointed, and I think that's normal. I have a Facebook friend that wrote a book and had lost hundreds of pounds, and she's been a really good support for me because I had posted on Facebook about it, and so she sent me a message, and she said that she was offered multiple opportunities, TV show, different things, and she said most of them fell through, and she said that's pretty common. So that helped me feel a lot better, because my first instinct was, what do they not like about me or whatever, but I can see that it was a lot to do with my company that I work for. So you know, again, I'm disappointed, but I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I do have faith, and I'm really hopeful that this means something better is going to happen for me. So anyway, I guess that's it for now, and hope you guys are all doing great, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.